Hi guys! So finally, this is what you guys have been waiting for ever since I came here in the UK. A lot of people are asking me, paano ba ako nakapunta dito? What is the process? How can I get registered for HCPC? And this is what this vlog is gonna be all about. So you guys know that I don't usually do sit-down vlogs because I'm not good at it. I'm not good at giving advices and nakaupo lang ako. So this vlog is all about travel, but as what I mentioned in my captions, that you can also see other stuffs here, and this is one of them. Ayan guys, so nag-ayos pa ako for this vlog kahit wala naman talaga akong pupuntahan today. So, meron akong pimple kasi unfortunately sa hospital kailangan pa namin magsuot ng face mask. Oh no! So I think this is the reason why I got this. I really want to wear the face mask that I bought in the Philippines where I have more space between the mask and my face. Kaya lang hindi siya pwede suotin kasi nga we need to wear surgical mask. Kaya wala akong choice. So that's the reason why I have the pimple right now. So huwag niyo na pansinan guys. So anyway guys, yan. Sinulat ko na lahat ng mga kailangan ko dito. So everything that I will say today guys, I base on my own experience lang. Other people might have a different experience. So if gusto niyo mag-ask sa kanila ng questions, that will be great. Pero ito is based on my experience lang nung nag-apply ako for the HCPC. So everything about this vlog is all about HCPC processing, how you can get registered in the HCPC. And so naisip ko guys na gawin tong vlog na to kasi sobrang konti lang ng vlogs about occupational therapists going to the UK. So puro yung napapanood ko is for the nurses, rad techs, and other professions, pero wala pa ako masyado nakita about OTs dito sa UK. Sharing what they have been through. Kasi like for example, for me, sa batch namin, sa Emilio Aguinaldo College, wala masyadong OTs na nasa UK. So, ang problem ko nun is wala ko masyado mapagtanungan. Pero I'm super thankful kasi meron akong friend na si Paul. Na-meet ko siya sa IELTS nung nagre-review ako ng IELTS. And si Ate Christmas, na-meet ko siya sa isang HCPC peer support group. Tapos nag-aiyak din siya. Pero matagal na magagalit siya pag napanood ito. Pero ayun, so sobrang dami nilang tinulong sa akin guys during this journey kasi sobrang lost talaga ako, hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin ko. So ayun, yun yung mga bagay na i-share ko sa inyo guys, kung ano yung mga experience ko and ano yung mga tips na pwede ko ibigay sa inyo. First of all guys, ang processing ngayon ng HCPC based sa mga nababasa ko is online na. So hindi ko alam kung tumatanggap pa din sila ng mga i-mail mo sa kanila yung mga documents mo kasi yun yung napagdaanan ko, na minil ko sa kanila yung mga documents na kailangan ko through DHL. So, dun ko sinend sa kanila, dun sa address na nandun sa form nila. So far, ngayon kasi, since sobrang surge ng applications from international applicants, nag-opt sila to the processing via online. So, I think ang gagawin nyo na lang doon is instead i-mail nyo sa kanila, ilalagay nyo yung mga scanned copies ng mga documents dun sa online, dun sa website nila. So, yun lang yung alam ko guys ha, pero hindi talaga ako sure kung paano yung processing. Kaya kailangan yung magtanong dun sa mga tao na nag-try mag-apply recently kasi sobrang recently lang talaga sila. So, may mga nababasa ko, nagtatanong sila kamusta yung experience nila with online. Walang makasagot kasi wala pa talagang na-registered using that route. So, but I think guys, meron silang same way or same processing kung ano yung mga kailangan mong ipasa. So, it's just the same. The difference is that you don't have to mail everything to them anymore. Kasi mas matagal pa yung process nun. Like for example, yung sa akin is super frustrating talaga guys. Kasi alam mo yung every step nung mga kailangan kong gawin dito papunta sa UK, parati na lang ako mayroong obstacle. Like for example, dito sa HCPC registration na to, nung pinamail ko yung documents ko, nagkaroon ng parang snowstorm sa Germany kasi dun siya dumaan. So, na-delay na naman ng another days yung application ko bago nila na-receive. So, sobrang swerte nyo guys kung sino man kayo na manunod ng vlog na to. Tapos, magpapasa kayo doon sa HCPC. Super swerte nyo na kasi hindi nyo na pagdadaanan yung ganung problema. So, before everything else, guys, bago kayo mag-apply sa HCPC registration, you need to download and read the guidance for applicants. So, I'm reading everything here kasi ginawa ko talaga to guys for you. Para yung thought process ko in sequence. Ganun. Anyway, ayan. So, para sunod-sunod yung maibibigay kong advice sa inyo. Hindi kayo malilito on how to do it, ganyan. But, if you still have any questions, guys, you can pop it on the comment section below para masagot ko sila. As long as kaya kong sugutin, I'll try my best. Tapos, ayun nga guys. So, kailangan yung i-download at basahin yung guidance for applicants. Yan. Tapos, yung HCPC standards of proficiency. And then, yung standards of conduct, performance, and ethics. Tapos, yung standards of CPD. Kasi ito yung mag-guide sa inyo sa practice nyo dito sa UK. Kung ano yung kailangan nyo i-follow. At kung ano ba yung qualifications na hinahanap nila sa isang occupational therapist dito sa UK. So, ayun. So, bago ako nag-fill up ng mga forms and all, binasa ko muna lahat ng yun. Kasi para alam ko, ano ba yung kailangan kong expect once I'm here in the UK. At ano ba yung hinahanap nila sa isang applicant na occupational therapist. So, the first thing that you have to download is the HCPC application form for international applicant. Makikita nyo dyan per section kung ano yung mga required na i-fill up ninyo. First, section 1. So, section 1, guys, this is where you will fill up your details. Make sure, guys, na up-to-date lahat ng information na ilalagay nyo sa part na to. Especially your contact details and your email address. Kasi, most of the time, sa email address nila kayo kukontakin. Hindi nila kayo tatawagan or anything. Kasi wala silang time to do that, I think. Pero most of the time, and sa lahat ng kakilala ko, they will try to contact you via email address. So, dapat make sure na okay yung email address nyo at wala siyang problema. Tapos, if meron kayong gustong papalitan dun sa mga contact details or any detail na nakalagay dun sa section 1 na yun or in other parts of your application, kailangan nyo silang i-contact by phone. So, try natin. Lagay dito yung mga numbers ng HCPC registration and for international applicants. So, ito yung mga contact details na pwede ninyong tawagan, guys. Nakalimutan ko sabihin, guys, pero yung email address ninyo, dun din nila isa-send yung scrutiny payment. So, ibig sabihin, this is your one-time payment na non-refundable siya to start your application. So, pag sinendan na nila kayo ng scrutiny payment na link, ang ibig sabihin nun is mag-start na silang i-process yung application ninyo. At hindi nyo na siya makukuha kahit ano yung maging decision ng HCPC. For the section 1, guys, so they need to verify your identity. So, ayan. Meron lang akong laptop dito, guys, kasi pinubuksan ko yung application form or your guidance for international applicants. So, para mag-guide din ako sa kung ano yung sasabihin ko. So, yung section 1, guys, yung pinasa ko, ako pero may mga list doon. Ito sila. Ayan. Pwede nyo ipasa kahit ano dyan. Pero ako, guys, yung pinasa ko is yung copy ng passport ko. Tapos, yung bank statement ko with name and address. Kinuha ko to sa BPI. Inas ko sila na bigyan nila ako ng bank statement ko. Tapos, lagyan nila ng stamp na ginagamit nila dun sa bank. Then, ang ginawa pa nung staff, I remember, is that nilagyan niya pa siya ng contact number ng bangko just in case they call to verify if the information that I have provided is true. So, pwede nyo din tanongin sa bangko yun kung pwede nilang gawin yan. Okay, next is the section 2. This is the qualification in relevant profession. So, ang pinasa ko dito is first is the HCPC course information form, which is ililink ko sa bio or ilalagay ko dito yung website kung saan ninyo pwedeng kunin yung course information form. Etong course information form na to guys, sobrang haba nito. Hindi kayo mag-fill up nito. Yung university supposed to be yung mag-fill up ng course information form. Pero if, like for example, sa school ko or sa other school na wala masyadong applicants na gustong mag-UK, usually hindi sila aware sa ganito and they don't know how to fill it up. So, ang iba, ang ginagawa is sila mismo yung nag-fill up tapos pinapastamp na lang nila. Itong course information form na to guys, sobrang haba nito Like, it can take you more than 20 pages. Yung iba kasi, ang alam ko, nasa 40 pages yung course information form nila, ganyan. Sa akin siguro nasa 15, basta less than 20 sila yung pages nung na-print ko na yan. So, dalawa yung print ko, just in case lang magkaroon ng problema dun sa isa or mabasa ko siya or something. At least meron akong extra ipasa. Kasi nga, malayo ako sa Manila. So, ayoko magbalikan dun sa Manila para lang pumunta sa school ko to have it certified through stamp or seal. Guys, okay, pag nagganto ka, important to. Kasi, ito yung i-email ng HCPC once they start your application. Is your course administrator. So, pwedeng yung dean nyo sa school, yung ilagay nyo doon. So, ako yung pinasa ko is yung dean ng College of PTOT sa Emilio Aguinaldo College. So, kinontak ko siya if it's okay na ilagay ko yung email niya. Which, nagkaroon na naman ako ng problem, guys. Kasi, magli-leave na siya nun for maternity leave. Oh, no! Super stressful talaga. Pero at least, pumayag siya. Sabi niya, sige, you can give my email. Kahit out of office siya, sabi niya sa akin, mag-respond siya dun sa email. So, thank you so much po, Dean Van, for answering the question or the email from the HCPC. Okay, next na pinasa ko, guys, is yung diploma ko. At yung TOR, Transcript of Records. Tapos yung Certificate of Internship, pinasa ko siya pero it's not important. So, pwedeng ipasa mo or huwag mo ipasa. It's okay. It's not gonna be a problem. So, make sure lang guys I forgot to inform you before the start of the vlog. Pero, wag kayong magpapasa ng original copies unless hindi nyo na siya kailangan. Kasi, usually, hindi na siya binabalik ng HCPC. Sirain nila lahat ng documents na pinasa mo once you get registered. Kasi, hindi na nila ipapasa sa'yo. So, make sure lang na photocopies lang yung ibibigay mo sa kanila. If it's something that you no longer needed. So, lahat ng ipapasa ninyo, including all your details and qualification, must be relevant to practice of health and care professional. So, ang ibig sabihin lang nun is anything na ipapasa mo sa kanila should be directly related to occupational therapy. For example, nagpasa ka ng application, pero meron kang master's degree in other field na not related to occupational therapy. So, hindi mo na yun papasa kasi it's not related to occupational therapy. So, dapat, yung ipapasa mo lang na qualifications is based sa kung ano yung i-apply mo sa UK. Okay? Okay. Section 3. So, siya. So, sa Section 3, ang pinasa ko doon, guys, is yung Certificate of Employment with job description from all employers. So, hindi siya yung usual na kung kailan ka lang nag-start. So, ang hinihingi dito, guys, is hindi lang yung usual COE. Ang gusto nila is merong job description mo, kung ano yung ginagawa mo dun sa role mo sa employer na yun. Ako, ang pinrovide ko is 2 employers and 1 internship. Pero, hindi siya importante. Inisip ko lang kasi nun na ang pinasa ko is 2 employer ng pedya. Ang gusto kong job na-applyan dito sa UK is acute care, which is hospital setting. So, di ba sobrang layo niya? Kaya ako naisip na, sige, pasa ko yung sa isa kong internship na physical dysfunction. Para lang makita nila na kahit wala akong work experience sa hospital setting, at least meron akong experience nung nag-internship ako. Pero actually, hindi naman siya ganun ka-importante if ipapasa mo yung sa internship mo or not. So, ang mas interesado sila is yun dun sa work experience mo. So, ito na guys, yung pangalawang importanteng email address na ipapasa ninyo. Ang minimum na ipapasa mo na tatanggapin nila is isa. So, kung alin man yung ipasa mo doon, make sure na yung pinaka nasa una is yung pinaka magre-reply. Kasi usually, yun yung una nilang kinokontak or yun lang yung kinokontak nila. So, sa case ko kasi, I'm working as a pediatric occupational therapist in Play Matters Therapy Center. Hi, Teacher Ian. So, inuna ko talaga si Teacher Ian kasi alam ko na pwede kong i-follow up sa kanya if nag-email ba sa kanya yung HCPC. So, very important guys na kung sino yung pinakauna ninyong ilalagay dun sa application ninyo, yun yung pinaka alam nyo magre-reply. Okay? Kasi kapag yung hindi nag-reply yung mga yan, madedelay yung application ninyo. Sa mga applicants from the Philippines, I know you guys will experience this problem. So, I did not experience this, pero some of you might. HCPC will ask for a professional email address from your employers. The problem is that in the Philippines, we don't usually use a professional email address. I don't know why. Unlike here, we have NHS.net. In the Philippines, we don't have that. Most of our employers, especially if they're working in Pedia, only have Gmail or Yahoo Mail. So, usually, if you do experience this problem, ang gagawin niyo is to just explain to them the reason why. And just tell them na it's not common in the Philippines to have a professional email address and you are just working in a small center. If they did not accept your explanation, probably just ask them other way to prove or to verify information from your employers. Maybe you could ask them, hello, can you tell me other ways I can provide you information about my employer, because unfortunately, they don't have a professional email address like what you do in the UK. Pero usually guys, they will accept it. They have been receiving lots of applications in the Philippines, and most of the people that I know who applied doesn't really have a professional email address. They weren't able to provide one because yun nga, as what I mentioned, we don't have it here in the Philippines. So I think your explanation would suffice, but just in case they don't accept it, yeah, my suggestion would be just to call them, ask them other means to communicate with your employer in order for your employer to verify the information that you have provided. Dun sa section 2 guys, merong isang mahabang box, this one. Ayan, so merong isang mahabang box na kailangan ninyong fill upan. Ang tip ko sa inyo guys, when answering this part, kailangan nyo i-compare yung experience nyo sa employer na to their standards of proficiency na sinabi ko sa inyo na basahin nyo before you continue with your application. Kasi they're looking kung ano ba yung nagawa mo dito sa employer mo na ma-apply mo yung standards of proficiency nila dito sa UK. So, make sure na naka-align kung ano yung experience mo as OT sa Pinas to what they're looking for in the UK. That's why they have the standards of proficiency. Kasi, doon nila i-compare kung kaya mo bang gawin yung responsibility ng OT dito sa UK. Section 4 is your professional registration and membership. So, ito yung hindi ko alam guys. So, kung hindi kayo nakapasa ng board exam sa PRC, I don't know if you can apply for the HCPC. So, that's the problem. Kasi, itong part na to is another important part. Kasi yung isang kukontakin ng HCPC is the PRC email that you are going to provide. That's why it's very important that you have your registration. If not, I don't know, guys. Hindi ko alam. So, maybe some people who applied without their PRC registration can comment down below and you can help these people. Has no plans to take the board exam in the Philippines. So, I'm not sure. Reason, bakit kinukuha nila yung professional registration sa Pinas? Because they don't have board exam here in the UK. So, yung HCPC, they're just gonna verify all the information that you have provided. At pag satisfy sila doon, ilalagay na nila kayo sa registration. But if not, usually they will ask you to take a competency exam. Hindi ako sure kung paano yun kasi I never experienced that. Sa section 4, guys, yung pinasa ko is yung certificate of registration ko, yung PRC license. Hindi na kailangan, guys, yung board rating. So, huwag nyo na siya ipasa. Yung PRC contact details. Make sure na updated yung email address. So, dito ako, guys, nagkaroon ng problem, no? Kasi, first of all, mali yung pinasa ko na email address ng PRC. Hindi pala gumagana yung email address na yun. Kaya ang nangyari is nag-bounce lang yung email ng HCPC. Ang ginawa ko, guys, in-email ko yung sangkatutak na email address na nakita ko sa PRC website. Kasi, noong time na nag-apply ako, wala silang contact details. So, pwede mong tawagan, guys. Sobrang frustrating talaga. Email ko lahat ng mga email address sa PRC website just so I could have someone respond to me. And if ever na hindi sila yung appropriate department for my concern, pwede nila akong ipasa dun sa tamang email address na pwedeng mag-accommodate ng concern ko or ng needs ko. I should email this one. So, prb.secretariat@prc.gov.ph. So, pwede nyo silang email. If you're not an occupational therapist, maybe you can email this and ask them kung ano ba yung email address nung profession ninyo na pwede mag-reply or sa HCPC. So, ang binigay sa akin ng PRB Secretariat is this email address. So, they gave me the PRB_physical therapy at prc.gov.ph. So, ito yung binigay nila sa akin and thankfully, nag-respond naman sila sa akin at ang hiningi nila sa akin, guys, ready nyo na to, is the Certificate of Good Standing and Certificate of No Pending Case. So, it depends. Kinuha ko siya sa Capitol sa Pampanga. Scan nyo yung lahat, tapos isi-send nyo siya dun sa PRB_physical at prc.gov.ph. So, sila yung magre-reply sa HCPC once na na-receive na nila yung email. Ang nangyari kasi sa akin, guys, tumawag ako kasi nga mali pala yung email address na binigay ko. So, tumawag ako sa HCPC. I told them that I'm so sorry, I gave you the wrong email address. I asked them if they could resend the email that they have sent to the wrong address to this email address. And then, after nun, they agreed, okay, we can do that. Tapos, I emailed the occupational therapy email address again, just so I could be sure that they have received the email from the HCPC. And they said that they have received it. Tapos, ayun, na nakapag-reply na din sila using the documents that I have sent to them. So, importante, guys, na you have those things. So, guys, pinasa ko yung PAOT membership ko and my WUPUT membership. Sumali pa ako sa WUPUT, guys, kasi akala ko mas malaki yung chances ko na pa-approve kapag pinasa ko pa yun. Pero, hindi na kailangan ipasa, guys. Hindi naman siya kailangan. Pero if you have it, that's good. Kaya lang, hindi naman siya kailangan ng HCPC. It's just nice that you have those memberships para alam lang nila na you are active as an occupational therapy. Pero you don't need to give it to them. The last section, guys, is section 5, which is your language proficiency. Ayan. So, this one is also frustrating for me kasi when I decided to take the IELTS, nagkaroon ng pandemic. Nung tinake ko siya, na-cancel kasi nag-iiba parati yung mga protocol sa Manila. So, yun yung nakaka-frustrate, guys. Kasi, if you're gonna take IELTS, dalawa lang yung place na pwede niyo siyang i-take. Kasi, I'm taking the UKBI. Make sure that you're taking the UKBI. Tatanggapin siya sa HCPC, but not with the UK visas and immigration. So, kung ayaw nyo mag-take ng IELTS, dapat yung UK VI yung iti-take ninyo. Tapos, ayun, these are the requirements for the language proficiency. Dapat, it's okay guys, if it's general or academic, pwede ninyong i-take kahit alin doon. Kung nahihirapan kayo guys with interpreting graphs, pwede ninyong i-take yung general. Tatanggapin pa din siya ng HCPC. So, I'm not gonna give you any tips about IELTS anymore, guys. I think there are more qualified people who can give you guys advices on how to pass the IELTS exam. I don't think I'm the one who can help you guys. So, I think I'll just help you guys with other UK occupational therapy related stuffs, but not with IELTS. So, let's move to how to complete the form properly. So, hindi ko alam guys kung kailangan ko pang sabihin to because you guys are gonna fill up the online application form. Nawag kayo guys ha, as what I mentioned, don't send your original copies. Photocopies should be certified. Pina-certify ko guys yung mga document ko. Sa lawyer ko siya pina-certify or notary. Hindi ko alam kung okay ba yun guys. Hindi ko alam. So, just let me know if I'm saying the wrong thing. Pero, ayun, pina-notarize ko siya. And each pages nilagyan ng I certify that this is a true copy or of the original document seen by me. Sino siya? Tapos yung date. Tapos dapat nakalagay doon guys yung name, profession, and contact details nung nag-notarize ng document mo. So, each pages yon. Yung binayad ko doon is I think nasa around 500 pesos for everything. Okay? Guys ha, don't send your original documents kasi hindi nyo na siya makukuha. I just want to remind you guys again na tatlo yung pinaka-importanting email address na ibibigay nyo sa kanila. Kasi they're gonna contact all of this through email. So, should be the course administrator, your PRC email address, and then isang employer. So, lahat yan guys, kapag may na-delay dyan, hindi nag-reply, madedelay yung application. Oh, no! So, kung gusto ninyo na makakuha agad ng registration, make sure that all of those informations are correct and up to date. So, yung application ko guys, pina-ship ko siya, pina-mail ko siya through DHL. And it cost me around 3,500 during that time. Pero since you guys are gonna do online application, check out the HCPC website for international applicants. Sign up kayo doon para pag-ready na lahat ng application ninyo, i-attach nyo na lang lahat ng information na hinihingi nila sa inyo. So, make sure to sign up and make an account para ma-check nyo din yung mga other things na hindi ko na-mention dito sa vlog. So, magkano nga ba guys yung magagastos nyo dito sa HCPC registration ninyo? Unang-una guys, na babayaran ninyo is yung scrutiny fee payment. Nasa 539.65 pounds siya ngayon. Pero before guys, nasa 495 pounds lang. Kaya, ayun, ipon-ipon na guys para mag-start yung processing nyo, kakakilala. Like, inuutang nila muna. Kasi kaya mo naman talaga siyang bayaran once na nag-start ka na mag-work dito sa UK. Yung susunod na babayaran mo kapag eligible ka na to get registered in the UK is yung registration fee, and it's 295 pounds. Nung sa akin guys ha, 295 pounds siya. Dalawang cycle na siya. But I'm not sure guys. So, makaka-receive kayo guys ng World Payment link. Tapos, kiklik nyo lang yon, then dun kayo maglalagay ng mga details ninyo, payment details ninyo para mabayaran nyo yung scrutiny fee or yung registration fee payment. So, medyo mawi-weirdohan kayo guys kasi para siyang scam. Pero hindi. Yun na yung, yung link para makapagbayad kayo. Pwede nyo sila guys bayaran through credit card, debit card. Pag hindi nyo nabayaran within 72 hours, mag-expire yung link. So, pwede kayo magbayad through bank transfer or via phone call. Yung iba kasi nag-error yung link nila. So, ganun yung ginagawa. Yun yung ina-advise ng HCPC. You can pay through bank transfer kung ka magbabayad mismo sa bangko or through phone. So, Okay, we're almost done, guys. So, yung tip ko sa inyo, guys, first of all, is to call them once a week to follow up. So, wag kayong mag-email kasi, guys, ang tagal nila mag-reply sa emails where kayo na yung may stress na lang kayo, guys, kakaantay sa kanila mag-respond sa email. So, hindi lang kayo nakaka-experience ng matagal na waiting list. Ako, nagantay ako like more than 1 hour. Yun yung pinakamatagal. 1 hour and 30 minutes para lang may sumagot ng tawag ko. So, that's normal kasi madaming nag-a-apply ngayon for UK. So, madami sila nare-receive na application kaya sobrang haba ng waitlist. Tumawag kayo ng mas maaga. Pagka-open ng office nila, yun, mag-ring na kayo para nasa pinakauna kayo ng pila. Tapos, sabi nila, you can contact them via Twitter. Mas mabilis din sila mag-reply. Ako, ang ginagamit ko din pala, guys, to call them, since nasa Pinas ako, is yung Viber. So, sa Viber kasi, guys, may option kayo to call internationally. So, pag kasi ginawa mo yan, kahit makulit ka, guys, at least, alam mo na pinaprocess pa nila yung application mo at alam nila may pakialam ka. Once na nagbayad ka na ng scrutiny fee payment mo, guys, this is my tip number 2 is to follow up with your course administrator, the PRC email address that you have provided, and also the first employer na nandun sa list mo. So, follow up with them if na-receive na nila yung email, if nag-respond na sila. Kasi may times, guys, na napupunta sa spam yung email ng HCPC. And just tell them na kapag di pa na nila na-receive, probably maybe you can check your spam inbox. Your spam inbox kasi baka nandun siya. Tapos hindi lang nila napapansin. Or if not, maybe you can call again the HCPC if they have sent all the emails. Para hindi na-delay yung application. Tip number 3, guys, which is very helpful for me and for other people na nag-a-apply for the HCPC registration is to include yourself in this group. So, this is the HCPC International Registration Peer Support Group. Nasa Facebook to, guys. So, you can follow them up. Yan. Sama nyo yung sarili nyo sa group na yan, guys. Kasi sobrang daming helpful tips na pwede ibigay sa inyo ng mga nandun sa group based dun sa experience nila. Para you don't feel alone. Kung ikaw lang ba yung nade-delay dun sa processing or may iba din na nahihirapan sa application nila dahil kulang yung requirements nila. And also, if you have other questions, sobrang friendly nila lahat. Pwede ka mag-post doon ng question mo. Share with you guys this link kasi nandito yung more detailed timeline ng HCPC kung paano nila pinaprocess yung application mo after mo magbayad ng scrutiny fee payment or after nilang ma-receive yung application mo. So, ito, yung link na pwede ninyong i-check. Pero yan, I just want to share with you guys my own experience. So, ito sila. Yan. Took them 6 months, which is probably the usual timeline for international applicants. So, 6 months inabot yung application ko, guys. And kahit medyo na-delay or may mga aberya with the email addresses, mabilis kasi ako mag-follow up. So, nabibigyan ko sila agad ng information. Kaya, ayan. So, yan yung timeline ko, guys. August 2, I got registered as an occupational therapy in the United Kingdom. Yay! But, ayan, so this is just the first step of your UK journey, guys. Kasi, getting registered is one thing, and finding a job is another thing. And processing your entire application just to get into the UK is entirely different also. So, this is just your first step kasi para lang siyang nakapasa ka ng board exam. Pero, maghahanap ka pa rin ng trabaho. Kaya, guys, that is for a different vlog. Sobrang haba na ng vlog na to, guys. And before I end this vlog, guys, I just want to answer a few questions na tinanong sa akin ni Camille. So, minessage na ako sa Facebook, guys, and she's asking me these questions. And probably these are also the questions that you have. She's from PRI, Pampanga. So, ang tanong niya is, does it matter po ba if put or not accredited yung school? Unfortunately, girl, yung nabasa ko kasi sa Working in the UK na parang PDF file siya. Tapos, ang nakalagay doon is put accredited. Tapos, nakalagay is yes. So, dapat put accredited yung school mo. Pero, you can still try and apply. Kasi nga, if hindi tanggapin ng HCPC yung application mo, dahil hindi put accredited yung school mo, pwede kang mag-take ng competency exam para lang i-prove mo na kaya mong i-practice yung pagiging OT mo sa UK kahit hindi siya accredited ng UK. She's also asking about the minimum experience required to go to the UK. I'm not sure kasi may kakilala ko. Like, parang sabi sa akin, mga pagkapasa niya ng PRC board exam, nag-apply na siya sa UK, tapos nakakuha naman siya ng work dito. So, I think it's okay if you don't have any experience. Pwede mong ipasa yung experience mo nung internship. Tell them nakaka-graduate mo lang, ganyan-ganyan. Yung naging problem ko kasi, guys, nung nag-apply na ako for a job here in the UK, nagre-require talaga sila ng experience para makahanap ka ng work. So, it's a case-to-case basis. You can try na mag-apply. Probably you're gonna find a job here that could give you sponsorship even though you don't have any experience. So, there's nothing wrong with trying even though it's frustrating. But at least you're still gonna get there and you're gonna learn more about the process. Kasi if you don't try, if you're just thinking na, oh, I won't probably get there because I don't have enough experience or I'm not from a accredited school, you will never know whether it's possible or not. Nasa shortage list, guys, ang occupational therapy dito sa UK. Ibig sabihin nun, you have more chances to get a sponsorship here. Madami na nangangailangan na hospitals for occupational therapy. So, ako, guys, I transitioned from being a pediatric occupational therapy to a hospital setting. So, it's very, very difficult for me kasi I need to relearn everything. I've been practicing for 7 years as a pediatric OT, and working in a hospital is a totally different setting and totally different type of patients to handle. Ayan, guys. So, sobrang humahaba na itong vlog. I don't know what to say anymore, but I hope, guys, na makakatulong to occupational therapists out there na gusto mag-apply here in the UK. I've been through a lot, guys. This is not an easy process. Super frustrating to the point na sometimes I just cry and iniisip ko, is it meant for me? Iaalaw ba ni Lord na makapunta na ako dito sa UK? Kasi ang daming obstacles na pinagdaanan, guys, just to get here. Pero hindi ako sumuko. I persevere. I tried my best to do everything because I know that I deserve this. I can be an occupational therapist in the UK no matter what happens. You guys just need to believe in yourself. Na even though it's frustrating, even though your timeline is very, very long, yung iba nga umaabot ng 2 years just to get registered or more than that. Congrats, guys, in advance for getting your HCPC registration, and hopefully I will see you guys here in the UK. Ako nakakagala masyado, guys, kasi kailangan muna natin mag-ipon para may pera tayo pang travel, but it's in the plan na, guys. I have lots of plans on where to go here in the UK. Pero, guys, let me know if you want me to do another sit-down vlog regarding my experience getting sponsorship here in the UK, kung ano yung mga pinagdaanan ko just to get here. So, just let me know. Also, share my experience. So, ayun lang, guys. Don't give up. You're still gonna get it. Just focus on what you can do right now. And, si Lord nang bahala sa lahat. Just pray and everything will be okay. So, thank you for watching, guys. I hope na makatulong tong vlog sa inyo. And, I am so happy na natapos ko din siya. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!